see. Gameplay. Hi guys. Game capture. Welcome to the Lay of the Land. This is a game I've been following in its early its development, so I'm likely gonna have to turn down that music because that is loud. Hold on, let me double check. Alright, let's go. Pokey catch, great ball. Okay. Ancient ruins, outpost ruins, temple ruins, boss arenas. I thought this was like not a I thought this was a game about magic and you just using magic. I didn't realize it was a survival game. Provided I haven't been able to keep tabs on it that much over the past couple of months. I just saw the voxel destructive capabilities and I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. Alright, there we go, there we go. Let's hope that my stream will be stable enough streaming this. If it is not, we can switch to Vintage Story. And I'll be streaming for a couple of hours. Probably like 2 or 3. Depends. I'm excited. This game looks really good. Caves are a great source of raw marble and clay. Thank you. Come on, let me in. Let me play. Ow. F. Oh, the water looks great. me cut down tree, please. What will happen? Oh. That does not work the way I thought it would. Is that a stick? I found a stick. Found another stick. Oh, it looks so good. This game has a lot more whimsy. That flint. First steps. Okay. Oh, I need a rope. Oh my word. Huzzah! I now have an axe. Where was that tree I cut down? Come here. Okay, good to know. Well, we have a small problem, my friends. It seems Lay of the Land does not like my PC. This is a little bit of a problem. Just a little bit. I need to send a message to my buddy who was also looking at this game. Let's try this again. Something smaller. Okay, so it wasn't just me. It was me doing it from way too far down on a really big tree. Ow! My head! Ow! No! I already killed myself. What a wonderful, wonderful day. Alright. I'm curious as to what all is here in this game. I will ignore the tutorial for the moment. I see a cart. Hello? What are you? Okay, that's pretty freaking cool. What happens when I touch you? Nothing? How mysterious. That's where I spawn. Let me see. Crafting. Building materials. Planks. Ow, what the frick? I was murdered by a boar. Where's that frickin' boar? Hey, you! You with the face. Ooh. It poofed. Well, before we try building, I want to find a place to live. Okay, so green is stamina, red is health, blue is mana, maybe? Okay. So the food items are the 8 items. Ah, hello. I see a building. I also see a lot of boars. Hello? Armor. Ah. Take that. Oh man. Whoa, there's no auto climb. I can just pick up the bookshelves. Come on. No. There we go. Building is weird. But also very satisfying. We shall consider this place our home for the moment. Especially because I'm spending so much wood to try and fix it up. Alright. Pot. Small clay pot. Ah! Ah, that's a spider! You know, like... Oh! Fun things. Fun things. Hello? Cool. Six. Build mode. Cone. Cylinder. No. I need 6. No, 3. No. Back prefabs. I need a door. Basic cube cylinder. No, I need no fences. Okay, so you can do, like, just about anything with the controls. Good to know. We get titanium. Hit. Yep. There we go. Oh wait, this is the wrong area. I want to go up here, because I want to sleep. Home has been set. Hooray! how in the diddly frick? Okay, so I'm gonna take you two. And I'm gonna make paper. Map. Okay, map. You're gonna go into number 5. Okay. Okay. Cool. Oh, that is actually really, really nice. Like, at least the prettiness of the map. How do I cook things? I have a campfire over here. Do I know when it will be done? Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I shall return swiftly. Let's keep going. Oh, I left right before an ad. I feel bad now. Alright, I'm going to see about crafting. Okay, so I need one. Then I'm gonna need bunch and a bunch. Okay. I now have a bow and like 30 arrows. Oh. Hello? What the frick is that? You're a punk. Okay, how do I use arrows? Oh, equip arrows and offhand. Okay, I am dumb. Stone sigil piece. I don't know what that goes to, but I assume it's important. Gosh dang it. At the very least, there's no punishment for dying. Oh! I have to hold right click and then click, I'm assuming. Yep. So this game forces you to actually be semi-intelligent. I can appreciate that. What was that on that table? Nothing. Alright. We're gonna keep moving along. I see you up there. Alright. There's something down by the coast. Ooh! Ooh! Music is very whimsical. I appreciate it. Oh, that looks beautiful. Alright, this place, yep, it has enemies. Die, please. I am noticing that there is no loot drops in this game. Which is a bit of an interesting choice. That man literally is made out of fire. Oh, did you drop something? No. Come on. There we go. Oak barrel. Oh, so it's just rare drops. I found a what? Give. Okay, I like our house, but the harbor is very picturesque, and it's sort of calling to me. I found grenades. This is not going to be good for my PC. I've run out of arrows. Kindly die, please. Are you gonna drop something? Nothing. Great. I will say though, the harbor, this area is just pretty. Owie! Seeds. Okay, so there's not much here, but at the very least, we have another building cleaned out for the moment. Wait, so how do I don't know what is going on. Oh, there's a place up the road that I missed. It's a windmill! Hello? Anybody home? Who goes there? Decide the chosen one. Alright. Oh. Pretty crystals. Hammer and shovel. Shovel, hammer. Let me out of the tree. There we go. Okay, let me see what I can do. There should be something over here. That is a crocodile. I think I found a better house. Mushroom person, why are you attacking me? I didn't want... No, bad, bad. Okay, I was murdered by the mushroom person. Okay, I think I need to play around with this game a little bit more before we actually stream it. So, what I am going to do is we're going to quit the desktop. I am going to put us in just chatting. Hi guys, I'm bigger now. I'm going to open up my control panel. And I am going to put us into Vintage Story. Because at the very least, Stream Manager. Vintage story. Gonna put that there. We moved over to vintage story. I need to do that for Kick. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Vintage story. That's good. That's good. Habadaba, 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 habadaba. Gameplay. That is the wrong thing. Vintage story. There we go. So I did a thing, and I may or may not have rage baited a whole bunch of people the other day. Because I've been playing a lot of Starfield. I posted a review. My review made people mad. Several of those people are now attacking me. And I just find it laughable. Because at this point, I am doing some of that stuff purposely to tick people off. I wonder if we can get one more harvest of all of the berries done before we will inevitably be hit by the winter. Okay, so the grass is rapidly changing color. That was green, now it's yellow. Autumn is in full swing, evidently. What we need to do... Rage baiting people on the internet is great. Am I proud of myself? No, not really. Well, am I going to do it again? Yeah, 100%. Because as we have discussed over the past couple of days, chat, that I have been streaming when I've not been sick, and even when I was a little bit sick, Starfield gets way more hate than it deserves. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I think that more people... Well, I think, honestly, less people should be hypercritical of Bethesda. Because there isn't a company that makes games nowadays that isn't doing something wrong. There literally isn't. Because it doesn't matter what we do at this point. We are at an area of time where it doesn't matter how much we do something unless we literally just abstain from playing video games. That it's not going to matter what we do. Is it a defeatist mentality? Like, indie is great. Oh, and hello, Unborn. And supporting indies is amazing, but we've seen several indies go from being an indie into, well, the same thing that we hate. Because inevitably, if an indie gets too much attention, guess what's going to happen? Bigger company, buy them up, and they're going to become part of the problem. The cycle will not stop at this point. Is it a bit of a defeatist attitude? It's honestly realism at this point. The pattern has begun and it will continue. Unless massive change happens. And that goes for players too, it's not just companies. Yeah, and I can agree to that. Like, in order to fix the industry, we have to get into positions of power to fix it. Because at this current point, it's not going to happen. Yeah, megacorps need to be broken and torn asunder. Like, I'm sorry, but there is a lot of Arasakas in our world right now, and if we don't, physically change the laws and prevent them from doing what they do, well, We're sort of stuck where we are. Yeah. But the chance of rules against lawfare is not gonna happen. Are you talking about Nintendo? Because that's Nintendo in a nutshell. Yeah, Corpse would stop, but even then, it's either they would stop or they would find some way around it. I will admit, I'm so happy that I got to rage bait a few people about Starfield, because it's like... It's like you have these people with private profiles trying to, you know... be like, oh, I played a ton of the game, and it's like, really? Then why is your profile private? Let me see those hours. Disney's being shit on as well in the public domain now. Yeah. I agree. Nintendo, Disney, Amazon, they all need to have their just crap ruined. I mean, Disney is digging itself a hole it can never get out of. Nintendo has lost the lawsuit to Pocket Pair, and now Pocket Pair is preparing to countersue over defamation and, you know, harming their business, and there's no way that Nintendo can win that. Because if they pull that off, Nintendo is going to lose a lump sum of money that would make just about every other company wins. Because not only is Pocket Pair doing a better job than Nintendo in a lot of aspects, but it's actually being inventive. Yeah, Craftopia, which is a game I bought ages ago, was an asset flip, but it did okay enough that they could make Palworld, and Palworld is fucking great. Freaking great. Sorry, whoopsies. Not supposed to be swearing. Yeah, Nintendo needs to burn for what they did for Star Wars. By the way, did you see that Spaceballs 2 is gonna come out? And I am praying that Spaceballs 2 destroys the prequels. Because they made direct fun of Star Wars repeatedly in the announcement for Spaceballs 2. So they are probably going to be making fun of everything that Disney holds dear. I mean, to be fair, I haven't seen Spaceballs 1. I've just have been around so many people that have, that I've just sort of like um sucked up of the culture of the show, and it's a parody essentially. So I mean, it's Mel Brooks. What can I say? Man's man's parodies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Mel Brooks that's actually going to be doing it. But he got multiple people like out of retirement to be like, "Hey, would you want to do this?" And the fact that they said yes is like, okay, well, this is going to be an amazing movie. Yeah. Tried playing another game earlier and was not going the best, so I have swapped to this. Because this, I know that Vintage Story runs well. Well, well enough when I'm not drunk. Rye. Oh, crap. I just popped something I really shouldn't have in my chest. That was bad. Oh, that's pain. That's a lot of pain. That is a lot of pain. I think I just. The sheer volume of pain my ribs are in. I think I may have aggravated an old wound. Oh, and this crap hurts. Alright. How are the bees doing? Poor. 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 How are you doing up there? Poor. I think I'm going to convert this one into only flax and maybe rotate it out. But. Oh, we have so many carrots! And onions. Soybeans. Ah. We're making such good progress in this world. One of my buddies and I were talking about Vintage Story. He's like, oh, are you gonna reset your world when the new update for Vintage Story comes out? That adds a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm like, no. Brother, do you have any idea how much progress I have made in this world? If I update it, I will lose it all. Yeah, sure, starting again is great and all, but I'm just barely getting my house set up, man. Like, I have a thing for animals. I have my greenhouse, and then I have my beautiful in progress Treehouse. And I love this place. Alright, let me see something. Okay, I can use bony soil to make skull blocks. I sort of want to do that now. At some point. Cool. Okay. I am going to be making a whole bunch of these. Any particular reason? To fit with the rest of the base. Do 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 do. Okay, I need a few more of those. Wait, actually, do that, and then the rest will be these. There we go. I forgot about all the way up here. Shoot. Dang it. Well, I guess we could tear down some of these. I do want to repair them at some point. Da 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 da. Bum ba da. Alright, more rocks. A Maractus. I just realized once again I went by the guy I needed. I was gonna see if the guy at the other side of the gravel field wants linen sacks. Mass collapse? No? Oh shoot, hello! Thank you, thank you. Don't mind me, everyone. I'm just going to be taking what blocks I can from this place. So, Unborn, I've got a question for you. Since you are one of my few regulars, if I'm going to revisit a series, like let's say a game, and bring it back on, like, because what I'm thinking about doing is rotating games between the days, like, Tuesday will be this game, Wednesday will be this game, Thursday will be whatever. What do you think I should do as the other one? Like, of the games I already have played. Like, because I was thinking about it the other day, and I would love to get back to Battletech. The only problem is that the guy who's making BTA is... I really don't like some of the things he's done to Battletech Advanced, or his recreation of the Battletech setting. So, like, I want to play Battletech, but because Battletech was super popular on my channel for quite a while, but just, I don't know. I would love to get and do Mech Warrior, but I don't know how well that would do on the stream. Battletech Extended 2030-3025. Is that a mod pack or... Oh, it's just a mod? Or is it like more of an overhaul mod? No, I'm going to the dude and I'm selling him the linen bag. I'm not forgetting. Okay. I'll see about downloading it and giving it a try. Because, like, I do want to play Battletech again, but just, I don't know. I feel weird about it. It's weird. No, Hans, let me see what you have. Wax cheddar cheese, rice bread, lettuce seeds, kapok seeds, parsnips. Wouldn't mind some parsnips. Pine seeds. Yeah, there's not a lot you have, bud. Remember when there was no forest here? And it was all just flat land? All the things I've done. Okay, I need some berries. I am starving. MechWarrior co-op campaign would also work. I think doing a MechWarrior co-op campaign, and going through all the DLCs with like the campaign rework that I've seen people do, Like there's essentially they remake a whole bunch of cut content that was going to be in MechWarrior 5 that like there's even voice lines that have been sitting in the game files that the PGI just haven't ever touched. It's like, oh yeah, this is a really cool concept, and then just dropped it because of time restraints and just stuff like that. I just need them to stop making freaking DLC for MechWarrior 5 because it keeps breaking all of my mods. Because that is where I'm sitting with my MechWarrior 5 save. It is broken because of mods. Okay, so I need stairs. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Nope, wrong one. Better Mech Garage is a must. What they boiled it down to is a travesty. Yeah. I mean, personally, I prefer YAML. Because it has just about everything I want in my mech customization, for the most part. As long as the mech lab is improved, all is good. Agreed. I know it's not on the docket to do, but I have begun building the final room of the individual greenhouse. Because why not? If I can get all of it operational before winter, may as well, right? And I even have some blocks left over. No. Go away. Give me that gear. I will fix it up later. Alright, so I'm going to need the blue glass, the brown glass, and the windows. And likely a hoe. I also need food. Alright, No, I missed the Zorua. Frack. Let's see. Alright. We have a lot of rot. We need to go take upstairs. Oh, shoot. I could have used bricks for that. That's fine. Wow, we're almost halfway to another barrel of compost. That makes me quite happy. a bat. Oh, we're gonna have so much booze. Oh, it's gonna be great. Right, I need the glass. That is not where the glass is. I need you, you. Where is... I know I had those window frames somewhere. Ah, there you are. Wait, is that normal glass? It is. I need oak wood and lead. Alright. Should probably go to sleep. Because my biggest thing with MechWarrior 5, sorry, returning back to the conversation now that Tree's been spacing out. I want to make sure it has the depth and the amount of stuff included. Like, let's say we get a better engine rework or, you know, enhanced garage. That's awesome. But I want to make sure that I have a lot of variety of mechs, because I hate to say it, I'm the guy who will collect dozens of mechs I don't need. Because that is just how my brain works. And why is this pine? It's good enough for now. Mechs are like Pokemon. Gotta build them all. Exactly. Like, I would also love to have Frankenmechs, but nobody builds, like, dedicated Frankenmech mods except for, like, mostly YAML. Ow, that hurt. Alright, what I'm going to need now is this singular block right here, and I'm going to put it right there. And bada bing! We have another section of the greenhouse that I don't know what I'm going to use this one for. I want to use it for pumpkins, but we have not had pumpkins, so I'm going to prioritize the things we do have rather than the things we do not have. Because let's see. We have cabbages, onion seeds. We do have a lot of stuff. We could just make an entire thing of wheat, flax. Let me do a count really quick. I also need another door. So if I did it in this grid pattern like the others, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, I could do an entire thing of nothing but wheat. Not wheat, flax. Provided the problem with that is, do I need more flax? Because I sort of have a lot of it. I like mechs that go into extremes. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some of your builds, and they're horrifying. Wait, hold on. Let me up. Alright, you and you. Hollander 2s are fun. I wonder... No, tree, stick to the plan. Do not second guess yourself with crazy ideas that you're having in the spur of the moment. That is bad for you. It gets you into trouble. A lot. See, oh, for Pete's sake, of course, it breaks right there. Okay, where's, yeah, you, come here. That doesn't make any sense. You're wedged between two water blocks. There we go. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Cool. Now I need to go up into Treehouse or wherever the frick I put that other door and get rid of it. Unborn, how could you let him into my house? I thought you were standing guard. Where did the other door go? Oh, right, it's on the tree. Fair and valid point. All right. We're not going to pay attention that the windows are different on each side of the building. That will be a thing for future tree to deal with because I cannot be bothered to deal with it right now. Future tree can deal with it. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. We've got an expanded greenhouse. This is going to be great. Everything is growing nicely. You know the goon. I am not familiar. Do regale me. Okay, let me see. Okay, that just looks like a really big locust. Yeah, it's just a different version of the Locust. Omnimech. The Sarna says it had a plasma rifle, not a heavy PPC. Oh, or are you saying that's what you do? Because if that's what you I see. So what do you do with the 20-ton Omnimech? I mean, what I would do is strap it with two light PPCs, a pair of ER medium lasers, and then use the rest of the tonnage for heat sinks. Or give each of the light PPCs capacitors because I'm psychotic and I love PPCs with capacitors because they're nasty. Clan ER PPC with caps, obviously. Oh, of course. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, it's you. Why would I expect anything less? You like blowing things the frick up. I mean, to be fair, every mercenary does. Every mercenary loves causing chaos and blowing things up. Okay, what I am going to... Hello, Mature Spell. You are gonna go into the box. Alright, so what I'm going to do... That is not where the sea chest is. It is up here, over around the corner. You know, I love the argument that PPCs are just awful, large lasers, like worse in every way, from people who only exclusively like play MechWarrior and like nothing else. And it's like, brother, PPCs in like actual BattleTech are freaking amazing. Pair them with some capacitors. It's like an AC-10 that never runs out of ammo. Actually, I need to double check that. AC-10. AC-10 does 10 damage. How much does the PPC do? a average PPC. I don't want anything other than just a normal PPC, Sarna. Please. I mean, already it does essentially the same damage, but with a PPC capacitor, it turns it into essentially something in between. Yeah, it essentially just turns it into something between an AC-10 and an AC-20. Yeah, PPCs are great. Also, you threw a fun vid into the Discord. Oh! I will have to check the... I have seen that, and I love it. There is nothing more horrifying than seeing a line of freaking king crabs with nothing but, like, freaking Gauss rifles. It's horrifying. It is a firing squad. Ah, congratulations, you wanted to exist? No. What do you mean no? I said no. You're gonna pop around that corner, then you're gonna get obliterated. I love busting clanners. Oh, that reminds me, I need to send you some Battletech memes I saw the other day. One of them being the 4 Urbies in a trench coat posing as an Annihilator. Which I just think is great. General Kerensky, what would be the most fearsome thing we could do to cause PTSD in pilots? The Annihilator. What armament does it have, sir? 4 AC-10s. It has what? You heard me. Though personally, I think the most underappreciated autocannon is the AC-5. Because I love the AC-5. I will not take AC-5 slander in my presence. Yeah, Snickers and 4 times Rack 5. Yeah, Rack 5s are great. And even if you only have 1 Rack 5, it's like, okay, well, I want 6 things of ammo. You have how much ammo? I have 6 tons of ammo. This field will be full of corpses before I run out of ammunition. Well, it's like, I remember seeing a video of some dude in MechWarrior Online. He had like a stone rhino that had 8 Rack 2s. That is just ridiculous. I'm sorry, but that is just blasphemy. Woo! I nearly died. Rack 5 Annihilator is a distinct option to piss clanners off. Yeah. Yeah. Because at that point, like, what can you do? You're just going to get, like, you come into range, and especially in, like, tabletop or Battletech, all 4 of those things rev up, and then, congratulations, you're now on the ground perpetually. Another fun one from the beef is the longbow with nothing but rockets. Because you can't tell me seeing a longbow with like maxed out rocket tubes isn't like just horrifying to run into in an urban setting. Yeah, you're clearing buildings and stuff, and then a longbow with more rocket tubes than you've ever seen in existence just comes around the corner and is like, alakablam! He was there, and now he is gone! No. Bad. Die, please. So it was a charge, 0 signal system, EMC, supercharger, and triple. My mom. Yeah. If you come around a corner and see a charger just like with a fully spec'd melee based loadout, it's like, well, I'm dead. I've also seen a build specifically for the urban mech that turns it into a literal missile. Like, it's like, no, I'm just going to charge you. I am, for the low price of, I think it's like 165 BV, I can make a missile that does 56 damage a turn. Yeah, you've got nothing. Yeah, Clanner's liking melee is such a fun, like, joke. Because there's this thing where so many Clanners just... They underestimated the hatchet, and the hatchet claimed the lives of many a Clanner. Only weapons on that were a shield and hatchet, yeah. pray to Kerensky because I'm gonna bury you in that cockpit. Do the eggs still need... Clanner, we have superior weapons and aim. Inner sphere eye cast stick. True. That's why we love the inner sphere, is it's like, your opponent has far greater weapons and, you know, range. Welcome to the city fight, motherfricker. Where you don't have an advantage. Because this is melee. And in melee, the only rules that counts are the rules that win. Alright, I am probably going to just wrap the stream up. Because I am just so tired. Smoke Jaguar, fear my war crime. No fertilized eggs? Thank you. 4 fertile eggs, perfect. Right, I need to actually feed the chickens before I end stream. Yeah, the moment when you screw up so bad, you unite all of your enemies against you because, well, not only just your enemies, but your allies too. Welcome to Smoke Jaguar. Who, through their own stupidity, got themselves removed from the clan list. I see you sitting there wanting to get out. You don't get to get out today. Look at all my little ducks! Also, thinking that committing war crimes against the people who nuked hundreds of planets into oblivion is a bold choice. Yes, commit war crimes against the people who were forged by war crimes. Nothing but war crimes. As text says, the Inner Sphere's favorite pastime is a war crime o'clock. Stares at Tintavel, stares at every planet that got nuked to oblivion during the Succession Wars. Even if they honestly, frankly, didn't deserve it. What's like trying to challenge the Taurians into a battle of, we're gonna hippity hoppity, we're gonna steal your property. And the Taurians just smile as they begin laying landmines. Exactly. They made the play nice for a reason. Because, scary. Making them put that book aside and smile is not a good thing. Yeah. It's like when you tell your. It's like when you poke the bear and the bear just looks at you like, really, bruh? Really? You want that smoke? You want to throw hands with the 700-pound animal that is clearly already having a bad day? You think that's a good idea? Yeah, we're gonna probably wrap it up. Oh, shoot, we just got hit with an ad. I think cattle is spelled with two T's, not D's. I could be wrong, but I'm like pretty sure it's T's. I have done a success. Alright, we're gonna call it for the moment, because I am just tired. I need to get some stuff working, and my internet speed, like, I keep looking over, my bitrate is just going nuts. It is going, it's like, oh, I should get that fixed before it causes something problematic to happen. Alright, so we're going to wrap this up. I will be streaming more next week. Actually, no. I will be streaming more, but I am going to be covering a coworker on Wednesday. So Wednesday, the stream will be a bit shorter, but Tuesday and Thursday, I should not be interrupted. So we should have our nice 3-hour streams. I will figure out what to do, if we're going to keep doing Vintage Story or if we want to do something else, like 7 Days to Die, and you guys can try to murder me. I know that Skylord is probably not here. Oh my word. It's fresh for years at a time? Brother. Dude, I drank 0.1 liter. How am I already even slightly drunk? How? How the frick am I already drunk? Okay, so now that it's in the bottle, it's 140 days. That's problematic. Okay, so I just have to put it down and then it's fine. Is jug the biggest thing that I can wine? Oh, I could make it into. I could put it. Make an irrigation vessel. And well, that doesn't stop the problem of having to. I can make. No, hold up. I saw the word Okay. High whiskey, this aquavitae. All right. We may or may not. Next episode of Vintage Story, we're going to be figuring out how to make other alcohol. It's going to be the brewery episode, baby. Hopefully. I'm going to see what it takes. Because, knowing how long these things can just be kept. I'm gonna have to mine up a ton of clay because at this point I'm just gonna be filling shelves with booze. We're going to have so much freaking alcohol. All right, we're gonna end stream after that revelation. Don't mind me. I am prepping for what we will be doing next time. All right, guys. I will see you guys next time. We're gonna be figuring out how to make ourselves an actual brewery. I'll catch you next time. Be safe. No dying. Have a great and wonderful weekend. Watch out for crazy people. Oh shoot, that's right. I was gonna raid one of my pals. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Alright, so we can raid either my friend Willow, who I played D&D with a while back, or they're offline. Okay. So, if you guys want, we can go raid my buddy Willow. And we can just end stream with a raid. She is currently playing Minecraft on her community server. Yeah, I think we're gonna just go drop her a raid. I will see you guys next time. Raid time. Raid channel. Following. Alright, we're gonna go drop her a raid. Bum ba dum bum. Bum ba dum. Alright, everybody. Have a great day. I'll see you guys next time.